What are these, Breck? Okay. Well, today's the day. It was actually supposed to be a week from now, but once we got the button quail cage finished.
Yeah, be careful when we undo this. Hey, give me that piece.
The cage is finished.
Yeah. I thought that was Jack inside of there, but was it?
Oh, really? All right. There's some food. Water there. We've got the perch that the children helped make. Now what we've done on our cage here is
A lock?
we've got 2 doors, yes, with a lock, although it's not much of a... It's just to keep it so we don't forget or some animal get in there. It obviously is not a children's lock. But we've got 2 different doors here, so
Hey.
we can work in here with the quail.
Let it go
We can
under.
open it up.
They wanna hold
And
it.
go from there. Well, we're gonna let them in here first because they've had a kind of a long trip, but you can see here our other doors. So 2 different doors. You could pop them both open, but here we are against the wall. We are gonna put some more stuff in here for some enrichment. We're gonna have a nesting area and in there for some grit. But here's how I'm gonna do it, Bridge, because I have a feeling they may just kind of.
Be careful.
Why don't you
with
tip it
that
up
knife.
so that you can pull it out?
You're about to be careful of that knife.
I know. I have a pretty good feeling they're not just parked right there.
Careful.
I'm trying to be careful, but the more you're standing there talking, you make me less careful.
Tip it, tip it.
Can I hold
So that they
one?
don't go straight up. Tip it so they don't go straight up.
Nothing got out. But yes, they did just want to. I was very surprised
Hi, can I hold one?
when we went to get the quail. These are button quail. These would be the smallest quail. No, we're not gonna hold them right now because I'm gonna put them in there to eat.
Can I hold one?
But I'm just showing everybody. These are the smallest species of quail. They're one of the smaller domesticated birds.
It really
Their
was.
eggs are extremely small.
Hot
They're very, very. You need to be careful.
fun.
No, I'm gonna put them in here because I don't want to lose any.
Oh dear.
What,
Jack.
Jack? Here, let's make sure they know they got some water there.
I'm saying tip the box so that their first reaction is not to go up, but to go forward.
That's a good idea. They did just want to go up, didn't they? It was kind of a chore catching them. We ended up going to pick up 15 of them or 14 of them, and
One got away.
so we're not button quill experts, and we're not meaning to act like we are just yet. It does appear that we're going to want to put a side. I wanted to do this. Dr. Miller was against it because the children. It does kind of appear that we're going to need to put a side door on there just because they are certainly.
Hummingbird. They like hummingbirds.
It did look like a hummingbird there, didn't it?
Got a big gap there. You got a big gap right where they can fly up.
Oh, I'm trying to get this.
Four more in there. 2 more. No more. And there's some. Oh, one is stuck in there.
Stuck?
Yeah, in the side.
Right here?
No. Up there, bottom.
Up there, he got out.
He's not out. He's out. He's
That's
out.
all of them?
Think. Yeah.
Okay.
This is so fun.
There's our little button quail. They are neat little birds. Now, I've told this story before. I don't know if I said it on here, but back in a lot of you will remember Lucy. Stop. A lot of you remember Lucy Goose. Well, when I went to pick up Lucy Goose back when we were in Virginia, I the guy who had them, he had just this menagerie, and it was kind of a disheveled place. It was like right off of a highway, but he had thousands of different birds and things like that. And the first time I ever saw a button quail was at his farm, at his place, I'd say. And
Whoa! Did you
there
see
were,
that one? And that one wants me to hold that one.
but he had, thousands of button quail
Daddy, did you see
in
that
a
one?
cage probably 2 or 3 times bigger than this, longer. And there were eggs everywhere, and there were button quail, and he just kind of thought nothing of them. And he just sold me or given me 100 of them and not thought anything of it. And I kicked myself for not doing it. We didn't have the children then, or Bridget was just a baby then, about Braylon's age. And so, well, I didn't think anything of it, but I've been trying to get button quail ever since, and that was 5 years ago. And finally got a hold of someone that had some button quail. So we have our first set of button quail. These are all going to be somewhat closely related, and so our goal with these will be, we want to hatch out eggs from these, but hopefully this spring we'll have the opportunity to buy some outside males. I'd like to get some different colors. These are beautiful birds, but there's also different types of button quail that are like a dark blue and kind of a light yellowish color, and lots of different colors like pure white and different things like that. So we will try to get some more button quail, but these ones, we'll have a good time here. I can already see kind of that I'm thinking I'm probably going to need to put some sort of a, which the plan was to have something here to catch all the droppings and drop it into a little 5-gallon bucket. Not that I need to. We can obviously drop some sawdust here, or we can move this cage wherever we need to. But I'm thinking we're gonna get on putting that plastic under there because Jack's going to kind of drive these guys crazy.
Come on.
Do you like your button quail? So we have our button quail for now. And we will hopefully be hatching some eggs out this spring. And the children are pretty happy to have some button quail. I am too. Braylon, are you excited to have some button quail? What are these, Breck? Button quail.
Do you know what to say? Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. See you later.
Apple.